What's up everyone, it's Tim from Everyday Tactical Vids here, and today I just want to put a quick video together for you about some keychain setups. Now, this is not to be like the ultimate EDC or, some sort of survival setup, but a lot of people like to carry a little something extra on their keychain, and I want to show you 5 different options here that, you may find useful. I've used a variety of setups like this, and every once in a while, you just have a little extra tool, screwdriver, whatever it might be, that comes in handy. So let's talk about these 5 different items. First thing, let me just clear some of these out. First thing we'll look at is the Gerber Shard here. And I don't actually remember where I first noticed this item. I think it was on the internet somewhere. But, you've got a bottle opener. You do have a tiny little Phillips head screwdriver here. You got some flathead screwdrivers here. You can use this as a wire stripper. This does have a little angle, so there's a little pry bar here. So you look at mine, you can see it has lost some of the black there just from wear and tear. So I have used this on and off for quite a while. This is lightweight. Obviously, all these items are, but this one, for what it does, I find it still to be quite lightweight. I'm convinced. I asked actually one of the guys at Gerber, and he said he doesn't know, but I'm convinced this was like something like this fell off one of their metalworking machines, and it landed on the ground. They said, hey, we can make a product out of that. So that's my story, at least, about probably where it came from. So Gerber Shard, gonna run you probably around $10 or so, and cool little item. So Gerber Shard, number 1. Second one, which you can check out my full review on. See if the camera will focus. This is the Schrade Keychain Pry Tool. Again, you do have a prying option. You do have some screwdriver options. You have a belt cutter here, a little blade inside there. You've got some drivers. You got a hex wrench down here at the end. This is titanium. This is going to be a bit more expensive, running in the $20 range. Again, super lightweight, though, even lighter than the Shard. Actually, pretty sure that is lighter than the Shard. So, and I just added this extra little piece of paracord on there, and this goes on my keychain. So this is what I'm using now. I've been testing out for a while. I've been pretty happy with it. Haven't had a chance to use all the different pieces, but next up, this was the one I had for the longest time on my keychain. This is from, let's see if you can pick that up there, Swiss Tech. This is the Utili-Key, and this does open up like so, and basically you put your key ring inside, basically inside here, and then when you close this up, now you got your key ring in there. So this does have Phillips head screwdriver there. You do have a very sharp blade here. I have cut myself with it. I actually gave it to a friend one time, and she cut herself with it too a while ago. Serrated blade. One thing I do like is you have this flathead screwdriver and then a tiny, tiny one. And I actually used the smallest one for repairing glasses at one point. So it was nice to have a tiny little flathead screwdriver like that. So Swiss Tech makes a ton of items like this. They have all different types of tiny little keychain items, and you can check them out. I remember seeing them at SHOT Show. They really had a display of probably 40 or 50 different types of items like this. So this is the Swiss Tech Utili-Key. Cool little item. These last two are low cost. This is just a knockoff of your basic, Swiss Army knife. I think I got this at Lowe's for like $1, $1.50. It does have a little keychain option here. One of the things that a lot of people like about this style of knife, if you buy the Swiss Army one, it's obviously more expensive, but to have little tweezers there, if you have to pull out a splinter or something like that, it's nice to have tweezers. And then you've got built in here tiny pair of scissors, and then over on this side you've got, let's show you the blade first here. There's your blade, and then you also have here, fold this one back in, and you have a file here as well. And you could certainly use that as an awl. It's not super strong, but you could probably punch through something if you had to. Use this for that. So, for $1.50, you can throw this onto your keychain, and you got another extra little blade. Obviously, with something like this that has, and even the Swiss Tech, if you have something that does have a sharper blade, be aware if you have to take this through, into an airport, depending on who you're interacting with, you may have to get rid of these things, so just be aware of that. And then the last one, this actually came with a very small kit I got from Survival Techologies, and you could run a tiny piece of cordage through there. Paracord's probably too big, but you could force something through there. Just hold this up close. You can see, I think. Let's see. Yeah, you can see those little hashes there. So that is a very small ruler. And then on the other side, you can see the hashes as well, so that your metric over there. And then open it up, you've got basically two blades. So you've got a small hacksaw that's serrated. And then you have, I'll fold that away. And then you do have basically, you know, a razor that's built in there. So that's going to be very sharp. You're certainly not going to be doing any batoning or something like that with this, but you do there have a blade, you know, that you could cut if you had to, you know, say you were you need to cut into some boxes, whatever it was, or even if you were out in the field and say you were hunting, you forgot your knife on you, if you got something like this, you could actually, you know, you could cut into something small to do some skinning. Obviously not something huge and tough, but if you were, you know, skinning something small or even had to cut into a fish or something like that, you could certainly use this blade. Nothing's going to replace having a nice blade when you're out in the woods or, you know, a wilderness survival situation, camping, hunting, whatever it is, but this will give you a little something extra. So again, here are the different blades or the different items when it comes to some keychain options. Most expensive is going to be the Schrade, and that's going to run you around $20 or so. And on the low end, as far as cost, is going to probably be this. I don't want to call it Swiss Army because it's not, but made to be like a Swiss Army knife. So 5 basic items you could keep on your keychain just to give you a couple more options to you know, to have knives, little tools there connected to you and accessible immediately. So thanks for checking out the video. As always, please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook and like us there. Follow us on Twitter, and we're also on Tumblr as well. All right, take care.